So this video is pretty simple. I basically just want to ask the question, how big can I print a Polaroid? Here I am, same place I've been milking for 14 years. Beautiful. Today's video is shockingly about Polaroids. Again, I'm doing a lot of Polaroid stuff. This will be the last one for a little bit because I feel like it's gonna get boring, and I'm gonna get bored, then you'll get bored, and it's like a whole thing, you know? Well, there we go. Just blasting this up real quick. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Look at that. Photo of the day right there. It's probably the third time I've shot this scene this year for this project. First, I want to start off by appeasing the nerds and basically just telling you, how I digitize Polaroids, which is pretty much this. I use this Epson V600 scanner, and I open it and I stick the Polaroid on it, and then I go to my software here and I scan everything at 1200 DPI because I want to make sure I get good quality, and I'm a big fan of how long it takes to scan one small Polaroid. Here's the thing about printing things large. Most photographers who talk about printing things large of a certain size have no clue what they're talking about. A lot of the videos I've seen are just like crazy nonsense. I watched a video the other day from some OG, very experienced YouTuber who's got a lot of subscribers, been a photographer doing this thing for a very long time. They did this video about how big you can print off a 24 megapixel sensor, and you could only print without loss of detail to 30 inches or something like that. And it was just utter nonsense. Because the fact is, you can print any image as big as you want, and it's all about your taste and how much loss of detail you can tolerate. As photographers, we need to move away from this idea of maximum detail in a photograph, because the fact is, the buying public doesn't give a about how detailed your photograph is. Yeah, I mean, if it's low res, sure, yeah, don't print it huge. But when I hear this phrase from photographers, loss of detail, it's a total photographer only problem. No one else cares about it. It's like waving my hands around getting upset about it. I'm gonna start Jerry Seinfelding here in a second. Be like, detail? What even is it? What are we doing? And I guarantee there is not a single digital camera on the market that can't print a photo up to 60 inches that most people would be totally happy with. Which is why I wanted to make a video about printing images that have absolutely no detail in them whatsoever. Polaroids. They're basically like printing giant cartoon photographs. It's just the broad strokes. And the truth about images and how people consume them via Instagram or on a wall at a gallery show, most people aren't standing this close, staring at an image, taking in every single detail. I would say 99.9% of people do not delve into an image that deeply. Most people are looking only at the broad strokes of an image, which is why printing Polaroids, which have almost no detail whatsoever, are perfect for printing super huge. It's just the broad strokes, it's just the emotion, it's just the feeling. It's really cool, I'm not gonna lie to you. What's up, Yoda? It's me.
Did you guys get the lunch?
What?
Did you guys get lunch?
We did. That's funny. Okay, so here's the first one. This is a 24 by 24. And it is black and white, double exposure of inside of a coffee shop and then a mug. And what I like about this, the reason I printed it, is because it had its own weird noise in the image. And Polaroids don't really have noise, but this one had weird noise for some reason. And I thought it'd be kind of interesting to print it big and see how it affects it. And so it looks noisy in a way that none of these other Polaroids do. It's very odd, but I kind of like it. There's something it makes it look like a painting. And I think overall that's the lesson I'm learning from printing these Polaroids big, is that they kind of end up looking like paintings. So I feel like they're easy to get away with printing them really large. Okay, this one's cool. This is of double exposure in a phone booth I shot, I don't know, a couple months ago. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. That's really cool, the Polaroid you know, whatever that's called, the little flares that they do. I think that looks cool blown up. And yeah, I mean, when they're hanging on a wall, again, if you know it's a Polaroid, then the quality shouldn't bother you. I mean, you can print anything at however big you're willing to tolerate, ultimately. And because it's a Polaroid, you can kind of get away with that, like, lack of sharpness. This one, though, it's got a little more detail. And I don't know if this one works large. And not because of any issues I have with quality, but just because it's cool looking as a Polaroid, but maybe not as a giant print, because it just looks like a foggy photo of this scene. It's a cool scene, and it has a painter-like feel, but it's got a little too much detail, so it just looks like a snapshot when it's blown up big. But when you see it as just a Polaroid, it looks really cool. So here's this image, and I did not realize that I accidentally left in the Newton rings, so that's kind of funny. Again, this is one of those shots I like better. It's just a regular size Polaroid. Hey, editing Will here. Basically, something happened in this clip with my DJI wireless mic. It just crapped out for the rest of my filming while I was at the print shop for this video. This is why I hate mics that just aren't the built-in camera mic, because there's always just like an extra level of mistake that's gonna happen. What I'm trying to reveal to you in this clip is that I printed another Polaroid, even bigger than the ones I had shot previously. I printed one 40 by 40 and printed it to aluminum. And there I am unwrapping it for a little bit, you know, struggling through unwrapping it. I probably would have edited this part out, but now it's, you know, kind of funny to watch me slowly and awkwardly have commentary of unwrapping this plastic, which in reality I should have done before I started filming. It serves really no purpose for me to linger on this at all whatsoever, but there I am, thinking about all the ways I've got to this point, what led me here. Maybe a little bit of despair. How did I get here? What am I doing? Filming myself unwrapping a giant aluminum square. Oh, here comes the big reveal. And this is probably where I'm going to tell you that this photo is from Miami, when I went last October in the Miami video. And I shot this really cool Polaroid double exposure, and the humidity from Miami turned it purple, and it just, everything came together for this shot, and it looks like super beautiful decor. And quite honestly, I'm going to be real with you, I'm going to be genuine right now. This is probably my favorite print I've made in a very long time. I love this shot, and it showed me the potential of printing Polaroids and printing them large and just what they can be. And I'm very excited to let you know that I'm going to start selling my Polaroid prints on my website, which will, I was hoping I would be able to tell you, hey, the link is up now. But I'm a procrastinator. I've got other stuff going on. The new website's not up yet. But I am going to be selling my Polaroids as prints very soon. Use the cardboard to protect it. Loaded prints into this truck a million times. And for some reason I thought, oh, a 40 by 40 will fit in my back seat. Actually, I didn't think about it. To be honest, it didn't even occur to me. And yet I was like, in this video, I'm gonna make a 40 by 40 aluminum that doesn't fit in my back seat. And then, you know that tree that crushed my shed? Well, my bed cover was in there, and it's supposed to rain on my way home. So I don't want to keep it in the truck bed. Why did I do a 40 by 40? To fit in the back seat of a pickup truck. What am I doing? I needed to go into this so I can keep it from like rubbing up against the truck. There we go. Got it all fixed up. Made like a cardboard brace here because I just had all this space. Got my other piece here. Got my paper prints here. I think we got it.